I'm your host, Lisa Jones, and this is the Millionaire Medium podcast. Okay, let me pull some cards about death. All right, let's see what our guides have to say. I'm already laughing. One of the things that's so funny to me is the universe really has a huge sense of humor. I mean, it's really hilarious how funny the universe is. So I just love it. So anyway, the first card, which is always the blockage card, and again, this is a specific reading about death and what we need to know about it. So the first card, drum roll please, is awakening. I think that is hilarious because the first card is always the blockage card. So what that means is that most people around death, they are not awake. They are closed off and they need to wake up, which I think is just kind of funny because again, we're talking about death and it's about waking up and being alive. So that's the first thing is the universe is saying is that people are blocked. They're not awakened around death. They're shut off. They're closed down and they don't want to deal with it. So the second card, which is the action card, and again, absolutely love it, it is abundance. And what I love about this card is it's talking about the abundance of, it's not coming out quite right. They're saying the abundance of death. But the whole point is the more you know about death, the more you're willing to be open and to embrace death, the more you are willing to open your arms and just take whatever is there in, the better off you will be. Not only in just filling up your life, but also in living your life. You're going to be able to live your life more fully, and that will actually bring more abundance, ironically, into your life. Because so many people are closed off to death that they're actually not living their life. They're concerned about dying or not taking chances or being too sure of themselves, and so they back off and they don't live abundantly. And so to me, it's kind of, again, ironic that abundance is brought up in the sentence of death, but it's truly, it's the truth, that the more you embrace death, the more lively you become, the more happy you are, and the better able you are to cope with the ups and downs that comes in life. And not only that, so your outcome card is healing, which once again is just absolutely perfect. So the more that you embrace death, you're going to be healed and you're going to feel better and you're not going to be afraid to die and you're going to take those steps and move forward in life in ways that you were just shut down around before. Because when you don't want to deal with something, it's like, what do they say? When you resist something, it persists. So if you're scared of death or you're terrified of dying, it's just going to always be looming there. But as soon as you shine the light on it, it just disappears. It's like the shadows go away. There's nothing to be afraid of, and you can embrace it and and just allow it to enhance your life rather than detract from it. And again, I just want to say this in closing. This is not part of the reading, but just from my own heart to yours. I'm not trying to make light of death. I'm not trying to make fun of it or to pretend like it doesn't matter and it doesn't hurt or that it's something, to make light of. But what I am saying is I want to shine light on death because it's been in the dark for too long. There's been too many, societal issues around death and making it wrong and not wanting to talk about it and pushing it to the side. And I really think that it's time that we wake up, we awaken to death, and that we realize the abundance that it will bring to our life when we open up and really allow it to really get to know and become friends with death. And ultimately there will be a healing around it. So I love the cards. They're always right. They always have such a great message. I hope you've enjoyed this. And until next time, aloha. Thanks for spending time with me today and listening to the Millionaire Medium podcast. Let me know what you think of the podcast by leaving a review at millionairemedium.com/review, or click on the link in the episode. Your review helps us all awaken the wealth within. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Before you make any financial or legal decisions, consult a professional. This show is copyrighted by Millionaire Medium. Written permission must be granted before syndication or rebroadcasting.